Hello. Hey guys. I'm just gonna wait like a couple minutes for a couple people to tune in because I know a couple people said they were going to. If they don't tune in within like 2 or 3 minutes, I'll just message them that I'm here. So hello everyone. I'll just wait a couple minutes. I'm just gonna start priming my eyes while people are tuning in. But I see two people are already here. Please say hello. I hope it's the hello. Hi. Hey girl. Hey Marley. So I'm just gonna prime my eyes with my Milani. Hey Erica. Yay, I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, this makes it so much better that when people actually tune in. um, so I'm just gonna prime my eyes with my Milani eyeshadow primer. You know what's weird is that it said 3 people and then it went down to 2. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. So I'm just gonna be doing my makeup, getting ready for the day. I think I'm gonna go get my nails done today because I'm kind of already over this color. I kind of want to go get Valentine's Day nails already. So that was my plan today. I'm not sure if the nail salon that I go to is closed on Sundays, and Sunday's the only other day that I'm off. So I just want to look up their hours like super quick. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that primer sit for like a minute or two. Probably just a minute. Let me see. Sun Nails Melville MY, I guess. Open. Oh, Sunday they are open. So I don't know if I'm gonna get them done today or Sunday. So I'm just going to set my eyes and then I'm gonna have you guys I'm probably gonna use a throwback palette today, but I want to see if you guys want me to use a new palette or an old palette. But I'm gonna let you guys choose for me. I'm leaning towards the older palette, but I'll cover that in literally a second. I know. I've just been so into getting my nails done for like the past like few months. I've just been getting them done so often. I'm just so into it now. Like the girls at work would always have their nails done and it kind of inspired me to go get them done way more. And now since I'm really just cutting out makeup spending, the one thing I do to treat myself is to get my nails done. Um so I just set my eyes with this little duo, well, not little duo, big duo from Marc Jacobs. I'm really trying to use this guy up. I've been trying to use the contour side a ton, but I really just need to use this up. I've been using the powder side to set my eyes, like set my primer every time that I um, prime my eyes. I always use this powder. So my goal is to use this powder product up completely this year. I've had it so long in my collection. I've been using this to like bronze slash contour every time I do my makeup lately. So yeah, so that is it for that. So now let's get into what I'm going to use on my eyes today. So do you guys either want to see another look with the Storybook Cosmetics palette that Marley gave me? I was thinking about doing like a pinkier look today, like nothing too crazy, but do you guys want to see me use this palette? Or I feel like every time I go live, but not many people like tune in when I'm live. Hello, whoever's here, hi, please say hello. I got 5 people viewing me right now. That's awesome. Or do you want me to use a throwback palette and use the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette? I have not used this palette in so long, but I feel like every time I go live, I use a Naked palette. The first time I went live, I used the Naked Honey palette because that's when it was really, really new to my collection. Hello, Stephanie. Hi. Yay, people are tuning in. I'm so excited. Yay! Hello. Okay, Storybook it is. So people are saying Storybook, so I am going to use this guy because Storybook has one, obviously. So I'll probably use the Naked 3 palette this weekend on like Sunday or something. but I was planning on using the Naked 3 palette and then using the Naked Heat palette on Sunday, so I wanted to use like my Naked palettes again, but I understand people are tired of the Naked palettes because they're cult classics and everybody sees everyone use them all the time. So we're going to jump into this palette today, and I'm going to do another look with this guy. Hi, little mom. Yay! I'm so excited people are here. She's so sweet. She comments on my videos so much. She's such a sweetheart. And it's Caitlin, just for whoever types my name. I'm just letting you guys know that's how I spell my name. So we're going to jump into this palette today. I think I'm going to use the shade Spindle first. I forgot to grab my transition shades. Let me just grab my ColourPop single shadows real quick. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just picking up some. I'm so happy people are watching today. Like, it makes me so happy. I only told Erica and Marley that I was going to be here, and 2 more people are watching, so it's awesome. Okay, so for my transition shade, I'm just going to jump into Firefly. I really need to just use up this guy, but these are my everyday ColourPop single shadows. I have pan on multiple ones because I use them so much. Single shadows are way easier to hit pan on. I'm kind of flustered that so many people here I feel like I'm like too excited right now. So let me just calm down a little bit. So for my transition, I'm going to use Firefly. So if you guys have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I really would love to answer some questions. You can ask me anything. Makeup related, non-makeup related. Of course, I want to answer makeup related questions, but you guys can ask me whatever you want. I am down to answer whatever you want. So I'm just going to use that as my transition shade. And Lil Mauve, I know I need to try Cindy Grace, but I am just on such a no-buy right now. This collar is bothering me. I just got this sweater from Lucky yesterday, and the collar like bothers me a little bit sometimes, so I'm going to just roll it down because I feel like it's like too high on me. I got used to wearing it yesterday, but for some reason, like the first hour or 2 that I wear it, it kind of is like annoying. So I'm just gonna like roll it down. If it looks dumb, I don't care. I was picking this up to use a mirror, but there's no mirror in that. So what are you doing, Caitlin? So, oh, you went to Marshall's? What did you get? Did you get some good stuff? I haven't found anything good at Marshall's lately. I really have just been trying to stay away from Marshall's. Like, my Marshall's just doesn't really get some great stuff, really. It's really just like a needle in a haystack. I really haven't found anything good at Marshall's in like months. Yeah, I do love my ColourPop shadows, but I'm just trying to use up that specific shade. I haven't used my singles. Like, I haven't used these singles since I did my affordable collab with Marley. We used like products that were under $10, and I used these eyeshadows to do my makeup. So yeah. So today, since Storybook 1, we are going to use that palette. I think people are just tired of seeing naked shadows or naked palettes. If I could speak properly, that'd be so great. Okay. So it didn't really do much, but it's just such an easy blendable shade to use, but 2 liquid liners and 2 IT Cosmetics brushes. Okay, that's good. IT Cosmetics brushes are really good. And if you can find them for cheap, definitely get them at Marshall's. I didn't even know they had IT Cosmetics brushes at Marshall's. No, I'm not going to get anything from Makeup Geek. I don't think I'm going to get anything from Makeup Geek anymore. She's kind of really turned me off lately. I still love her makeup, but I haven't used, and I still use her eyeshadows, anyway, before I get into that, I just wanted to say, I have pan on 5 shadows. I've been trying to hit pan on Cloud9, but I don't really use it as much as I used to, but I'm going to try and hit pan on at least 2 more of these this year, but these are really the only eyeshadows I'm going to try and hit pan on, but yeah, but that is very satisfying, but I use this every single day. For me, as far as Makeup Geek goes, I don't think I'm going to pick up anything new. I'm honestly not even interested in her newer eyeshadows. I already have like a full collection of Makeup Geek eyeshadows from the older ones. I have about like 20 of the single neutral shadows, and I have the entire first round of foiled shadows. I have all of them. Marlena, she actually went hard on one of my favorite YouTubers, which is the Fancy Face. She tried to copyright strike her recently on a video that she had made months ago. Oh, I didn't know your real name was Marlene. I thought it was just Marley. That is so cool. Marley, it's your fault. Okay. So, but you can look that up in the drama channels. It's all over the internet right now. But I love the Fancy Face. She's been one of my favorite YouTubers for a long time, and she actually lives really close to me. She lives about like in my boyfriend's area, which is so weird that she lives very close to me. And I actually did meet her like a year or two ago when I used to work at Ulta. So I know her, and I actually do message her sometimes, and she does give me some advice. And she comments on my videos sometimes too. It's actually really, really sweet. So, and she actually even mentioned me in one of her YouTube videos. But, you know, I haven't gotten any growth from it, which is fine. You know, she's in her lane, I'm in mine, but she's really sweet. So I'm just a small little YouTuber, so I'm not really looking for that much growth. So for my first shade, I'm going to use Spindle. And I'm going to use that as my my crease shade. But yeah, basically she tried to copyright strike her on an old video, and basically she was trying to claim that Tina was trying to slander her and use like the Makeup Geek name in like a negative way. And this was like a 7-month-old video. And the video that she was trying to copyright strike was a video that Tina had made in response to a video that Marlena had made about the Dear Influencers video. And I don't know if you guys have seen that video, but that's also an old video. And Tina's video, like response video, has been up for like 7 months. And now all of a sudden, Marlena had decided to put up a copyright strike on her. So it's been like a whole thing. And Marlena like answered to it on Instagram. Oh, this shade is so pretty in the crease. I haven't used it as my crease shade yet. I've only used it as like a defining shade. And I've seen Tina's full name. Yeah. I have TJ Maxx and Ross, no Marshall's Closet. Marshall's is an hour away, but I will have to make up. Yeah. See, I am spoiled with Marshall's being so close to me. Like, I live in a very, like, Long Island is a very heavily populated area, and it's very different. Honestly, you could live on Long Island your whole life, and you still will not be to every town. Because honestly, Long Island is huge. Like, you don't realize, like, how big it actually is until you've went to, like, both ends of the island. Like, I've been to... I need to turn my heater off. I already did. I'm getting, like, really hot. But yeah, the whole thing with Tina and Marlena, I just feel like Marlena is trying to act like she's this innocent little lamb. And I think that she put... I think that she put that copyright strike up on Tina's channel just to start some drama, because honestly, the video that she made was so honest about Marlena, and I feel like Marlena just kind of pushed Tina to the side when Marlena started getting bigger. I do like Marlena, but I don't believe this whole innocent little lamb thing where she's like, I didn't know how YouTube works, and that since you put up a copyright strike on a video, I didn't know, like, after 3 copyright strikes, like, your channel could be taken down. I don't believe that for a second. So it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm kind of like not a huge fan of her right now. I have the Manny MUA Makeup Geek palette. I have the whole collection of foiled shadows. I have the single, like, neutral staple shadows that I use, like, all the time. So I don't really need, I have her blushes. I have a couple of her highlighters. I have the Kathleen Lights highlighting palette. And I have a few different formulas of her her lipsticks. So I really don't need anything from her. I have like a full collection of makeup from her, so I'm not really interested in the newer rebranding. It kind of looks boring to me. And honestly, with the square shadows, it's making me think of Viseart, so I'm kind of just like not really into it. And I think Viseart's eyeshadows are amazing. I think that Viseart stays out of the drama and just makes makeup. So I do really like their brand, and I do think that they are worth the money. So now I'm going to go into Thorn, which is this really beautiful mauve pink shade. But I know that I do still get a couple of Natasha Denona products here and there. And Natasha Denona did Tina Dirty as well. So I'm kind of like not really into Natasha Denona too much, but I can't stay away from trying her formulas. I don't know why. I'm just so intrigued on trying her products. Um, but I've only purchased, like, with my own money, I've only purchased a blush duo, a highlighter, and the Sunrise palette. The Sunrise palette is amazing. It was like one of my highest ranked palettes. Like, honestly, her eyeshadows are stunning, but I didn't pay for the like bigger. Um yeah, her color stories get a little bit boring because she charges $130 for eyeshadow palettes, and honestly, I think that is totally ridiculous. I don't know why she doesn't come out with more of the palettes in the $70 range like she did with the Sunrise palette. Like, if she came out with more palettes that price, I feel like she would do so much better as a brand. I don't know why she charges so much. Okay, and for the outer corner shade, I'm going to use Grim. So for Storybook Cosmetics, I've been wanting to try their eyeshadows for forever, and I was really, really happy when Marley sent me this palette. I really have been enjoying it. I was really interested in trying the Harry Potter palette from them at first because I am a huge Harry Potter fan, and I just thought it was so cool that they did a Harry Potter palette, and that palette looks stunning. But I have never actually had subscribed to BoxyCharm. I was subscribed to Ipsy for a while when Ipsy like was the big thing and BoxyCharm wasn't even a thing yet. Because BoxyCharm has only been around for like 2 or 3 years. But I could go on about makeup drama like forever, um, but I've never subscribed to them because I just don't want to overwhelm myself with makeup. So that's why I just don't subscribe to the subscription boxes, because if you guys don't know, I have so much makeup. Like, I know Marley says that I should treat myself, but I have so much freaking makeup, you guys. It's like ridiculous. That's why I just really just don't want to purchase anything right now. I am just going to be purchasing things that I run out of. And the only things I plan on purchasing this month is the ColourPop eyeliner set. It is such a good price. It's like $30 for like 12 eyeliners. So I'm going to get that because I actually just recently decluttered a lot of my ColourPop eyeliners that are like mega old. So I don't need those right now, and I just need to get new eyeliners. And the only other thing that I'm going to replace are the only other products I'm going to replace is my Charlotte Tilbury powder. When I run out of that, I'm going to purchase the Flower Beauty powder because I heard it's a dupe from Andrea Mattiliano. By the way, I love Andrea Mattiliano. If you're not subscribed to her, you should be. I love her channel. She's awesome. I watch like almost every single one of her videos. Honestly, I'm more into smaller YouTubers than I am big YouTubers these days. For some reason, I'm still a fan of Jaclyn Hill, though. I don't know why. I still like Jaclyn Hill. I am kind of really interested in what her new collab is going to be. I really, really, really hope it's not a collab with Morphe. I don't know if she revealed it today. I think she said something about revealing it on Friday. Let me see. Thank you so much for tuning in. Seriously, I'm so appreciative of you being here right now. You're so sweet. But she said she was going to do a full reveal. I think today. So I don't see anything that she's posted. If it's with Morphe, I'm going to be so, like, annoyed. Because I did purchase her highlighters from Morphe. I didn't order them because I really wanted to swatch them in store and see how they were. And they are really beautiful, honestly. Okay. And then for the lid shade, I'm going to use this shade Beauty. It's not too crazy for me to use it today because it's kind of still neutral-ish, but I'm just dying to use this on my lid, so I'm going to try this one today. Oh, that is such a beautiful berry tone. Yeah, I mean, I always think of it that way too. I know you only live once, so why not try what you want to try? But that doesn't mean I can't, like, slow down my makeup purchases. It's just not practical. What am I saying? It's not practical for me to spend money on makeup right now. That's the thing. Like, I kind of just want to save money right now. So I kind of want to be on like a really low buy in February. Also, really, there's really no products that I'm really that interested in right now from brands, honestly. No one's really coming out with anything to intrigue me right now. I know this color is so stunning. I love berry looks. Honestly, I need to start doing berry looks more. They're some of my favorite looks to do. I love these kinds of eyeshadows. They're so pretty. But you're right. But at the same time, like, do I need all this makeup? No. I have so much damn makeup. It's like ridiculous. Like, I am set with my makeup collection. Like, I am really satisfied in my blush category, in my highlight category, in my eyeshadow palettes, but there's still quite a few brands that I want to try eyeshadow wise. Eyeshadow is just my obsession. But I think that's a lot of people's obsession. So, let's see what she said. What's your favorite brands, Lil Mauve, besides Cindy Grace? Like, what are your favorite eyeshadow palettes? Also, you can ask me whatever you want. Please ask me whatever you want, guys. I really would love to answer some questions. I'm just trying to get this on. I don't know why it's like, sometimes the glitter glue is a little bit annoying, so kind of like trying to pat it on as much as I can. No, I just know that you comment a lot on my videos to try Cindy Grace. So that's why I remember that. Because I do remember you, obviously. You comment on my videos a lot. But the fancy face also talks about Cindy Grace a lot. But I will agree what you said about Natasha Denona. Her color stories get to be pretty repetitive, and then she just puts it in a new big palette and says, hey, buy this. So I'm kind of getting like over that. But I do love her sunrise palette, and her gold palette's beautiful. So I'm just going to darken up the outer corners a little bit more. Well, yeah, ask me some questions, guys. I am here to answer questions. I'm live, so might as well answer some questions. I don't know why this is like not, I don't know what happened here. You see like that blank space? I don't know what happened. So weird. Anyway, I'm not really going to worry about it. It's going to come off later anyway, so I just don't know why it's kind of open. Yeah, those are all great eyeshadows. I basically have I've tried pretty much every brand that you mentioned. I've tried all their eyeshadows. Colored Rain does make some beautiful eyeshadows. I love the Queen of Hearts palette. I've loved that palette for forever. It's one of my holy grail palettes. It is amazing. If you haven't tried Colored Rain, you need to. MAC, ABH, Makeup Geek, they all make solid formulas. ColourPop, you guys know how much I love my ColourPop, so I don't really have to talk about ColourPop there. I'm just popping on Hear Me Out from ColourPop on my brow bone, and then that'll be it for the eyes for now. Aw, thank you for asking me questions. I do not have any travel plans for this year. I'm a very, I really don't travel too much. I went to Europe when I was in high school. And honestly, once you do Europe, you kind of feel pretty fulfilled with traveling. And also because I can't afford to travel, my traveling consists of going to Connecticut to see my best friend. That's basically all I do to travel, really. Other than that, I don't really travel, but it's just because I can't afford it. I would love to go to certain places. Me and my best friend always talk about where we should go together. We've been trying to go to Disney for years. Like, we really just want to go to Disney together. So I'm hoping to go to Disneyland or Disney World. Me and my boyfriend really want to go to Canada at some point. Canada is so much fun. I actually was able to go to Canada a couple of times when I was younger, and I love it there. It is so beautiful. But me and my boyfriend actually want to take a road trip up to Canada and go to Formula One. I would love to go to a race, but my boyfriend's super into Formula One, so I think it would be so much fun to go up there and see a race. I do feel like I am a hardcore Leo, but I am not a Virgo. I was born on August 19th. So I am a full-on Leo. I do feel like I do embrace my sign. I am I'm not very submissive. I'm more so I'm not really like too attention seeking anymore. I feel like I've kind of like laid back a little bit more. Um, I just want to grab my makeup sponge super, super quick. Just give me 2 seconds. Sorry, I just had to dampen my makeup sponge, and I'm just going to grab my foundation and stuff. Legoland is awesome, by the way. I was able to go there when I was little. My boyfriend is an Aries, actually. So we were both fire signs. I'm just going to grab my foundation. And for some reason, like, I've misplaced one of my favorite concealers. I don't know where it went, but I'm kind of like really annoyed that I can't find it. Like, I misplaced it somewhere and I have no idea where it is. So I'm just going to use another go-to concealer for me. And then I'm going to grab my mascara and everything. So I'm just going to grab this. What are your favorite makeup products lately? Where is my other one? There it is. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these products for now. Okay, so I have mostly everything I need for my face right now. Leos are so lovely. Oh, thanks. I'm actually, oh my God. Isn't that I think I'm a Scorpio moon and sun sign too. Isn't that weird? Because I was born at 12 noon, and I think my rising and my sun sign are both Scorpio. Because I was about to say that. Isn't that so weird? I'm pretty sure it's Scorpio. I'll probably correct myself if I'm wrong at some point, but That is so cool. What's your actual sign though? What's your sign? So now I'm gonna do my face. Excuse me. April 5th, and oh wow. I'm gonna be 32 in August. I'm so old. Okay, so sorry, my boyfriend texted me. I'm going to do my face makeup now. Sorry, I'm blowing my nose, but I have to blow my nose usually before I put my makeup on because I usually don't when I have foundation on, so forgive me for 2 seconds. I'm just going to go over here. But I did have the opportunity to go to California when I was little, and we did Disneyland and we did Legoland, and it was so much fun. Yeah, I'm old. Everyone thinks I'm way younger, so. But I am an old soul. Okay, so for my spray, I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime, the cucumber one. It is so nice, you guys. It's so hydrating. And then I'm going to use my e.l.f. primer, my e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I've pretty much been using this like every day. It's such a good primer. I actually don't use an under eye. Is it the corrector or like the regular concealer? Because I loved the Aqua Luminous concealer for a while too. That was one of my favorite concealers. It is such a nice lightweight concealer. Yeah, ask me some more questions, guys. You're so cute. It's actually pretty windy here today. It's supposed to be windy for most of the day. It did rain for a little bit earlier, and it rained a lot yesterday. But here in New York, we get pretty mild weather. It's actually been a pretty mild winter so far. No, I haven't tried that one, but this is the Fix Plus. This is the cucumber one, I think. And it smells so good. It's so nice. It's like a really mild scent, so you don't have to worry about it really like harming your skin because you're not really supposed to use like too many scented products on your skin. So for my foundation, I'm going to use my go-to when it comes to like more neutral and lighter days. I love this foundation. This is the Bare Minerals Stick Foundation. It is so good. But I'm also trying to use this guy up, so I try to use it as much as I can. But it's just such a beautiful foundation, and it's so hydrating for a stick foundation. Yeah, I have two. I started using fragrance-free skincare, and you break out so much less because I used to use Lush as my skincare, and I used to love them. I used to rave about them. Yeah, it's honestly, it hasn't been too cold here. Um, it's been like 40 or 50 degrees most of this week. The temperature is supposed to drop tonight to like 28 degrees. And for some reason, my weather's saying that it's supposed to be like kind of snowy here, which is kind of weird, but it's not really cold enough to snow. But for us, we don't really get like the like strong storms here. We get pretty mild weather. That's why I love living here. But it's been a pretty nice winter so far, but February just began, so I can't really jinx it yet because February and March end up being like the most uh aggressive. Oh, thank you. Yes, I love this foundation. It's so easy to blend. It's like a hidden gem. Like the only person that I saw talk about it was Kathleen Lights, and I bought it because of her, and I'm like, this foundation is so amazing. It's just so easy to wear. It's so hydrating. I love it. Okay, so for the concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Ivory. Aw, thanks, Marley. Sorry. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I know that you're sleepy. I know our schedules are so different, but I really do appreciate that you were here for a little while. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for the palette again. I love it, and I'm going to continue to use it today. I do declutter my makeup. I actually did send a bunch of stuff to Marley. You can watch that video. It's called like Friend Mail, and I sent her a bunch of eyeshadow palettes that I don't use. Love you, girl. Thank you for inspiring me to do another live, and thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Whoever else is here, please say hello. I was so happy people actually tuned in this time. But I did declutter like 10 eyeshadow palettes to her, and then I did also give a couple of eyeshadow palettes to my coworkers. The best thing that happened to me this past week? That's a good question. Um, hmm. It's actually like thanks, Erica. You don't have to thumbs up if you don't want to, but I really do appreciate it if you do. And I'm sure Marley already did thumbs up. She probably is one of the likes. So thank you. The best thing that happened to me this week, I don't know, actually. It hasn't really been like too much of an eventful week for me. I don't know, really. That's a good question. I have such a bad memory right now that I can't even remember what happened yesterday, so I'm going to put on a little bit more. I feel like it kind of dried a little bit. I love this concealer, by the way. You guys know one of my ride or dies. This is such a great concealer. This is my 4th one, I think. If you haven't tried the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, it is a beautiful concealer. If it's not too eventful. I really can't think of anything. I don't know. I have to get back to you on that because I really can't think of anything right now. Well, it wasn't this past week, it was last week, but on Friday night or Saturday night, I think we went to my boyfriend's stepdad's 80th birthday. So he just turned 80, which is amazing. And they had like this big surprise party. What's the first thing I know? And it was really, really fun. And that was like the first time me and my boyfriend have been out since his car accident, and it was really, really nice. For my setting powder, I'm going to use the ColourPop No Filter because I am trying to use this one up as well. And this is basically my only other powder I use besides the Thrive one. The first thing I notice about a person would probably be their clothing, just because I love fashion so much. It's not to judge the person, but I just really like looking at a person's outfit. It kind of like makes me get like an impression of how the person actually is. Yeah, it sucked. But it would probably be that, and it would probably be like if they make eye contact with me. That's like really important to me because then it shows that you're actually like listening to what I'm saying. So that would probably be like the 2 things that I noticed first. Oh, I got another like. Woo! Okay, so now for my setting powder, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder. He got into a car accident like a couple months back, and it injured his shoulder. And it basically, we've been having to go to physical therapy. and it sucks. But we're getting through it. I just had to drive to him every time. Kind of got the bristles up my nose. I hope I don't sneeze. I've been with my boyfriend for 8 years. So we've been together a really long time. We got together when I was 23. So we've been together a long time. We actually knew each other before we dated. I'm just going to spray my skin a little bit because my skin's getting a little bit dry. Oh, thank you. I actually didn't love this color, but I've gotten so many compliments on this color. I actually wanted like a deep purple, but I'm just gonna, I was going to put like a color on my lower lash line, but I don't really feel like it, so I'm just gonna use an eyeliner. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Nude Liner, and I really like it because I had to find something to replace my MAC one, and I really like it so far because they discontinued all the MAC nude liners, and it's honestly really annoying. So, like, I don't want to talk about it. It like drives me crazy because that was like one of my favorite nude liners. But yeah, as far as the nail polish goes, I wanted like a deep purple, like an actual purple color. But I've gotten so many compliments on this simple like purple color. It's like a pinky purple. And thank you. It's not exactly going to be a quick recovery because he like injured a tendon here. So it just has to heal naturally. He's gonna get an MRI next week. I really don't know what happened to my eyeshadow on my outer corners. I have to fix that. So for my mascara, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild. One of my favorites, Wet n Wild Mega Length. It's such an easy mascara to use for like easy makeup looks. It's probably because I left my glitter glue on too long, but it's okay. Basically, the mascara like hides everything, so yeah. It just kind of sucks because he doesn't have a car right now and he hasn't been able to work, but we're getting through it. But I didn't have a car for like the longest time when we started dating. I didn't have a car for like the first like 3 years that we dated, so now I have to drive all the time, but it's really okay. I really don't mind. Obviously, he can't drive right now. Okay, I got a little bit of mascara underneath my eyes, but that's fine. Now I'm going to do the inner corners, and I'm just going to jump into the Storybook palette again, and I'm going to use the shade Enchanted right here. I'm not the best driver, honestly. I did get into a car accident like 10 years ago, but that was all my own fault. But that was when I was way back when I was still in college, when I was like 22. So I haven't gotten into a car accident in like 10 years, but knock on wood. But yeah, I used to be not the greatest driver, but I think I've learned how to be a better driver. Okay, I really like always put too much. Yeah. My fave lipstick is ColourPop's What's Your Sign. That's my favorite nude probably ever. I have a lot of favorite lipsticks because I do have a lot of go-to nudes. My favorite lipstick brands are the ColourPop Luxe lipsticks and the I still love MAC matte lipsticks. I have not found a better lipstick than MAC. MAC are amazing, besides ColourPop, of course, but they're like my two favorite brands. My favorite liquid lipsticks are well, my favorite matte lipsticks from MAC are Velvet Teddy and Honey Love. Those are like my ride or die nudes. They're so amazing. I'm still trying to apply this freaking color. Just give me a second. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Sometimes I just have to use my finger and pop it like right there. It's like the only way you get more pigment sometimes. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the color. Dose of Colors makes really nice lipsticks too. I love the Desi and Katie lipstick. I love Desi and Katie. They're such great YouTubers. They're like the only big YouTubers that don't have drama. And they're both so good at makeup that I had to support that collab. And that lipstick in the collection, I forget the name of it. It is such an amazing formula. I love it. Okay. And that's good for that. I'm just going to apply a little bit more matte shadows to my crease because I feel like that shade transferred a little bit. So I'm just going to take Thorn again and run that right here. Didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to because I think the glitter glue like transferred to the crease a little bit, but it's okay. I just hate when that happens. It's annoying. Okay, so at least that, did something. Mauve is a pretty color. What's your favorite lipstick? Mauve shades are gorgeous. I love wearing anything mauve. So I know what you mean. Okay, I don't know what happened with my blending at one point, but I'm just going to try and build up this color a little bit more. I think that'll help. Mauve is the new brown. Yes, that is true. I think I'm going to use more pinky tones today, so I feel like I really need more of this eyeshadow right now. I don't know what happened to the crease. I'm just trying to blend a little bit more. All right, I think that's as good as it's going to get for now, so I'm not really going to worry about it. I do like how it looks, so now I'm going to grab bronzer, blush, and highlights. Too. I have so much clothing, you guys. Fave lipstick isn't Maybelline. Maybelline has nice lipsticks too. I only have one from them. I love Maybelline's highlighters. I love Maybelline's foundation and concealers. They make great foundation. They make great concealer. They also have great powders. I love the Maybelline Fit Me line. Color combos for clothes. I love wearing all colors. Honestly, there is no color that I won't wear. My favorite colors to wear would be like blues, greens, purples, like colors like that. I love those kind of colors. I also love wearing neutral colors like gray, tan, black. I love a good black outfit. I love like floral kind of stuff. I love polka dot. I love, really? That's interesting. A lot of people love black, but that's interesting that you don't wear black. But let me just grab my bronzer and stuff. For highlight, I think I'm going to use a throwback highlight from MAC, just because I feel like it. And then for blush, I think I'm just going to use good old, I want to use a mauve blush. I'm kind of inspired to use a mauve blush now because I kind of want to, so. You kind of inspired me to use some mauve today. I'm trying to look for one that I want to use. What should I use? I don't know. I think I'm just going to pull out a single blush from one of these new palettes. I kind of just want to use this guy, and I don't want to be off camera for too long, so I'm just going to grab this one because I wanted to use it anyway like a couple of days ago. And it's one of my favorite pinkier blushes. So we're just going to use it. And then for lipstick, I'm just grabbing a lipstick right now, sorry. I'm going to have you guys choose which one I should use. Excuse me. Alright, so that should be the rest of what I need for makeup. Really? That's just interesting to me, that's all. My favorite clothing item, honestly, I'm really obsessed with jeans. I could wear jeans for the rest of my life. I love jeans. It's also because I work at Lucky Brands and I just am obsessed with jeans. If you guys want me to do like my favorite pieces, like favorite clothing pieces, or my favorite like clothing items in my closet, let me know. That would be a really fun video to do. So for bronzer, I'm going to use Physicians Formula, my butter bronzer, because I want to get more pan out of this. So this has been my go-to bronzer. Okay, I'll do that. Hopefully I'll find the time to do it. I really want to do, but this has been my go-to bronzer for like lighter makeup days. I have clothing videos on my channel. If you guys search my channel, I have a couple of clothing collection videos. I have a Hot Topic clothing collection on my channel. I have a Disney clothing collection on my channel. I have multiple Lucky brand clothing collections on my channel. I have a BB collection on my channel. So if you guys want to look those up, you can. And you guys can see a lot more of my fashion pieces. I also have a Coach bag collection video. And I also have another designer bags video collection. So if you want to look up any of those, I have multiple clothing collections up. And I also have a Doctor Who clothing collection up because I love Doctor Who. So oh, you're so sweet. But yeah, I do have a lot of clothing collections up. I have like 30 pairs of jeans though. No, I have never. Oh, what? No! What happened? Can you guys comment? For some reason, my chat went out. Shit. Oh no, come on. Are you serious? Should I try like refreshing? What should I do? I don't want to lose the whole live stream. Hold on one second. I hope my internet didn't go out. No, it didn't. So what's going on? Of course, Jacqueline's new palette is a Morphe one. Of course. I don't know what's going on. I kind of just tuned into my own. What's going on? I kind of just tuned into my own. What's going on? I kind of just tuned into my own. What's going on? I kind of just tuned into my own. Hold on one second. I don't know what to do. Hold on one second. I don't know what to do. Hold on one second. The comments aren't coming up on the broadcast one, but it's coming up on the actually. Maybe if I mute this one. I don't know what to do. I want to stop the echo, but for some reason the comments aren't connecting on maybe if I